Most SwiftUI tutorials teach one small feature and asks all different types of questions using the AI and how to create a class you can use where you have to select the right answer. So instead of stitching together, before we start building, I've added a free complete SwiftUI project. An AI coach that only replies when text feels unfinished. Today we'll make it talk back using text to speech in SwiftUI so it feels more like a real voice-powered assistant. The first thing we need to do is to create a new file within our speech folder. Name the file SpeechOutputService. The synthesizer, or the speech synthesizer, is responsible for turning text into spoken audio. This callback keeps the service decoupled from SwiftUI while still allowing the app to show useful feedback such as a speaking indicator or disabled button state. I collaborate with SwiftUI creators and iOS developers on advanced iOS tutorials, scalable apps and developers tools, so feel free to reach out if you're working on something interesting. Assign the delegate so the service knows when speech finishes or gets cancelled. Without this, the UI could stay stuck in a speaking state after audio ends. The next function we need to create is our speak function. The purpose of the speak function is to speak the provided text using a selected speak rate that we will implement afterwards. On lines 25, we clean the text before speaking. This avoids sending empty spaces or empty white spaces to the speech engine and keeps the output predictable. So what we're doing here on lines 29 to 31, we stop any current speech before starting a new response. And then we create an utterance from the cleaned AI response. And this will also give us full control over the voice, language and the speaking speed. At the moment, we're assigning a British voice to the speech. On line 37, we apply the user selected speech rate. This gives the app a better user experience because different users prefer different speaking speeds. Also makes the app more flexible. On lines 39, we just tell the UI that speech is about to start. On lines 40, we start speaking with the utterance. At this point, the AI moves from text-only feedback to voice-powered feedback. Our next function we need to create is the stop function. So the first thing we need to do is to check to see if it's speaking. Between the lines 47 and 49, only ask the synthesizer to stop if it is currently speaking. This is where we do the check on is speaking. This avoids any unnecessary stop requests while still keeping the method safe to be called at any time. And then the next thing we do is to reset the UI state immediately. This also keeps the interface accurate even if the speech was stopped manually by the user. I'll just copy and paste a few more functions and then explain it afterwards. On line 60, the closure should be on speaking change, but you'll spell it incorrectly. So let's correct that. Let's go to the definition and then update it. So it should be on speaking changed. Where else does it need to be changed? It needs to be changed here as well. Just compile it again. For this function, the delegate method is non-isolated because AVSpeechSynthesizer callbacks are not guaranteed to run on the main actor. Also on lines 59, we move back to the main actor because updating UI related state. And this also keeps the SwiftUI update safe and avoids actor isolation issues. The next function we need to copy and paste is the did cancel. And it's similar to the did finish that we done previously. That's it. That's our speech output service complete. Our AI coach can now speak responses back to the user. In the next episode, we'll test the core AI voice workflow that includes coach AI service, speech recognition service, and speech output service. This is where we make sure the app can listen, respond, and speak back reliably. I'll see you in the next episode.